In some ways, they think America is a third world country because of their healthcare system. And what first world country should someone...
Bro, I really hate when people say that, bro. Over one thing now, all of a sudden, America is a third world country, man.
2, 1.
It's your boy Vivit, man. I'm back again with another video, man. I hope y'all doing good, man, because I'm doing wonderful, man. I feel good. I just ate some good ass food again, man. I be eating so late. It's almost 4 a.m. right now. Well, I be eating late because I stay up late. You know what I mean? I gotta do these videos for y'all, bro. But yeah, man, today I'm reacting to 10 reasons why Australia is better than America. I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know about all that. I mean, I do love Aussies and I do love Australia, even though I've never been. But it's like 10 reasons why Australia is better than America? I don't know about that, man. But yeah, man, let's get into this video. I don't want to waste no time talking. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, man. Please. All right, man. Let's get into this video, man. Let's go.
What's good, y'all? Tristan here, and today I'm going to be going over 10 reasons why I think Australia is better than America. So the first reason why I think Australia is better than America is because their public transport is so much better than it is in the US. In Australia, you can pretty much get wherever you want in any city, any suburb, between any cities, just through their public transport. Additionally, their public transport is fast, it's clean, it's nice, it's a pleasant experience, and I can't say the same with American public transport.
Hold on. Almost every state in America has great transportation, bro. Almost every state has buses, trains, trolleys, everything, bro. And you gotta tell myself, nah, bro, he lying, bro. He's lying.
If you live in a big city in America, like New York, Chicago, maybe San Francisco, LA, then you might have decent public transport. But even then, there are places that are still hard to get to. I really enjoy having the freedom to go pretty much wherever I want in Australia without having to own a car. Or I should say, I can go pretty much to anywhere of like civilized Australia. I can't go out to like the bush, like out into the outback without a car. The next reason why I think Australia is better than the US is because the wages here on average are much higher. Maybe not like the top salaries like doctors and lawyers, they actually get paid a little bit less here. But if you have an average to lower salary or you're working a minimum wage job, you're probably gonna get paid much better here.
Hold on, bro. This guy's just saying some crazy stuff, bro. America's money is worth more than Australian money. So it's probably the same thing anyways. He said $15 for... Nah, but they make way more than that. But teachers make way more than that. Even if they're earning $59K a year in America and $65K Australian, in Australia, that's like, bro, it's still way less. Still way less, bro. You know what I mean? But he's just saying stuff, bro. I'm telling you, he's just making up things right now, bro. He's making up stuff.
The minimum wage is about 16, 17 US dollars an hour, which is double that of the US currently. And I have an American friend here who is looking for a job, and the exact same job that she's about to get out of grad school here is paying about a time and a half more than what it would pay her back in the States. Now, this next thing I absolutely love about Australia, and that is if you go to pretty much any public park here, there will be free grills. And I'm not talking about those like crappy like...
I applied to over 200 tech jobs
But
and
he
got rejected
clearly
from
hates America,
every
bro.
single one of them. And then I found out
metal boxes that you can put charcoal in America. These are like good electric grills that are like clean, like high quality, like maintained, and you can go there, light them up, do like a full-on barbecue, like cook burgers, cook steaks. You don't need to bring...
Hold on though, like almost every park has that. If it's true that, hey, props, hey, I mean,
your own charcoal. It is such a nice experience, and frankly, just all their parks here are nicer than they are in America. So that is another thing.
Oh my God, this guy's just saying things. Bro, America has some great parks, bro. Don't listen to this guy, bro. Do not listen to this guy. America has the best parks in the world. New York has, bro, the best park. California has like a lot of those. Almost every state in America has wonderful parks. Clean, I mean, like very clean, neat. You know what I mean? Bro, he's just saying things, bro. Don't believe this guy, bro. Please don't. Please. If you are an Australian, do not believe this guy, bro.
It does better than America. Now, something that I didn't even realize that I didn't like about America until I visited Australia and some other countries is we have sales tax that is like after the price, like after the sticker price. That is like super weird. Like pretty much every country on earth, including Australia, will put the like the
First.
tax, the GST, sales tax, whatever you want to
Hold
call it,
on.
they'll include that in the sticker price. The main reason why I hate this is I don't like using cash in America. I pretty much never use cash because everything comes out to like weird, like, you know, you don't want a bunch of pennies and change.
Sure,
so
sure,
to
sure.
avoid getting change, I only pay with card. However, here, like, if something's $10, I can just hand over a $10 bill. It's something in America that, like, no one's wanting to change, or, like, probably no one even realized they dislike it, but when you go to another country, you'll come back and you'll realize it is just an inconvenience that you've just been used to living with. All right, number 5 is something
True. I mean, true. I understand that. And I support that. Every time it's some change after, like 1525, 1999. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, true though. True. That, props. Good.
I didn't even know existed until I came to Australia, and that is chicken salt and chicken chips. Pretty much, if you order french fries, or chips as they call them here, at most restaurants, they are going to put chicken salt on them. This is different than regular salt, and it is so freaking good. Like, it is the best invention out of the best thing since sliced bread. It's like salt, it has some flavoring to it, and it's so good, and it fits so well on chips. I also think there's some other things you could put it on. I kind of want to try like putting it on like my popcorn. I don't know, what else is it good on? If you know, please comment down below. If you want to try this in America, so I don't know if they have this at grocery stores. I've never seen it, but I did look, and it's on Amazon. So if you want to get it off Amazon, links below, check it out. I promise you won't regret it. Chicken salt is so good. Now this next one is a bit more serious, and I want to take some time to talk about it, and that is their healthcare here. Australia, like pretty much every other first world country on earth besides America, has a universal healthcare system. And I know this is a point of debate in America, but I can say from living here that I truly believe this is a better system than what we have in America. Before coming here, I don't know if that's something I would have said. And there's a couple reasons for this. The first is you're just not worried about how much it's going to cost when going to the doctor, and you're not going to avoid the doctor for medical care you need because of the expense. When I was 17, I broke my back. I had 3 fractures. I went to the doctor to get an x-ray. I went to another doctor, then I got an MRI. Each time I did that, it cost several $100s, and then the MRI was like $500.
Sure.
And then after that, I went to physical therapy for like 6 months. Again, each time I go, costing a bunch of money, and at the end of it, my back wasn't healed. Eventually, they recommended I get this scan. It's like an MRI where they like inject fluid into you. Forgot what it's called, but that cost my family like another like $800. And at the end of the day, I just kind of moved on with my life because it pained me, and it like was a struggle in my mind. Each time I went to the doctor, I knew it was going to be costing my parents hundreds of dollars. Like, they spent thousands of dollars on my back, and frankly, it still hurts me every single day. And why I haven't gone to the doctor to see why that is ever since I got that scan is because I just don't want to put more money into it. I'm sure you have an example like this in your life of a reason that you didn't go to the doctor because of an expense. And I just don't think that should be the case. I'm not from a poor family. Like, I'm from a very like typical like middle class family that lives in a suburb. We had good insurance, and it was still something that
Hold up, bro. Like, he said, from an average middle class family. Bro, almost everyone who stay in the suburbs have some kind of money. Like, some kind of money. You know what I mean? Like, because it ain't cheap. Definitely not cheap. You know what I mean?
For me, I could go on and on about why it's so much better, but 2 other minor reasons is, one, like the number 1 cause of bankruptcy in America is financial bills. Like, I don't think anybody should have to go bankrupt for getting sick. No joke, I have had many non-Americans say to me that in some ways they think America is a third world country because of their healthcare system. And what first world country should someone...
Bro, I really hate when people say that, bro. Over one thing now, all of a sudden, America is a third world country, man. Yeah, America is a third world country because of medical bills. Come on, bro. America is one of the greatest country on the planet, if not the greatest country on the planet. Almost every country has its own problem, and I'm sure Australia has a lot of problems. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Be able to go to financial ruin, like their whole life flipped upside down due to something that they couldn't even control. I can make a whole video about this, but I'm gonna have to cut this here. So the next one is the drinking age, which like most of the world is 18 here. And to me, that seems much more reasonable. I mean, most people argue like, oh, you can enlist in the military, you can do this, you can do that, but you can't drink. And yes, that's all true, but also, why is it that in American culture, it's like kind of socially acceptable to drink once you're 18? Like, once you go to college, people expect that you drink. Like, most parents, if they know that their kid is drinking in college, like, they don't get mad. Like, they don't care because they're 18, they're 19, they're 20. I just find it weird that the mindset of America is like, oh, it's okay to drink whenever you're 18, or some people even less than that, yet the law says 21. I don't know. I think we're a little bit backwards in that. If someone wants to defend the 21 rule, I'd love to hear it in the comments. That's super basic, and yes, the U.S. is so backwards in this, and that is that we don't use the metric system. The metric system is like meters, kilometers, Celsius, like I don't know, grams, kilograms, all that stuff, liters. However, in America, we use, I think it's called the imperial system. That's like the Fahrenheit, miles,
yeah.
I don't know, ounces, pounds,
Yeah.
cups, pints, quarts, gallons, all that stuff. Pretty much every country has recognized the metric system as being better and converted to that system. Besides the US, we're really stubborn in that. So yeah, I think it's about time America switches over to the metric system. All right, this next one.
Bro. I don't know what to say to this guy, bro. What is this guy trying to get at, bro? There's nothing wrong with that. Miles. I'm going 5 miles away from here. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, oh, this guy, bro. All right, y'all.
Is like the icing on the cake for Australia, and that is superannuation. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much like a mandatory 401k that is invested and you get it when you're old. So I already talked about the wages being higher, but here, on top of whatever salary or hourly rate you make, your employer has to pay a minimum of 9%, sometimes they'll pay more, into a fund. It's called your super fund or superannuation. Pretty much what this fund does, you can pick which one they put the money into, but what it does is it gets invested over your entire life. So you know they say like you should save 10%? Well, in Australia, you could blow every single penny you've ever earned, ever made, yet whenever it's time for you to retire, you will have pretty much 10%, 9% of what everything you've ever made invested, and you get it, when you retire. This is really smart for a couple reasons. One is it pretty much guarantees everyone some sort of retirement fund, and overall, I think it's just a really good program that we could adopt in America. All right, so this is the last one. I'm on to number 10, and notice that I'm not going to say guns. I can get into the healthcare debate, but I just don't want to talk about guns because it's always a point of conflict and political debate, which I just don't really want on this channel. I was already a little weary talking about healthcare, but whether you think their more strict gun laws are a good or bad thing here, comment it in the section below. I'd love to hear your opinion and your reasons behind it. I grew up in Texas. I've been exposed to guns my entire life. I've shot guns my whole life, so I'm comfortable with them. Yet at the same time, I do actually feel safer here in Australia where there aren't really any guns. I mean, there still are guns.
Bro, like, what is this man trying to get at, bro? So all he trying to say is that, oh, hold on. All my life I was around guns. I've shot gun. I've even went hunting. I've been around guns my whole life. I've seen them. I've touched, like, I've done everything with guns. All my family has guns. And then all of a sudden he moved to Australia. Now he feels safer in Australia since there's no gun. But this dude just saying anything at this point, bro. People are free to have guns out here. But people are not free to just shoot people. If that makes sense. You are free to own a gun, but you are not free to just go around killing people. No. I mean, like, come on, bro.
Nothing like in America. So, yeah, I just want to hear y'all's discussion below. Now, the actual last one, number 10, is that here in Australia, it is just way more international, and I feel like it's more accepting of other lifestyles. Or I should say, like, alternative lifestyles. Not even alternative, just anything that's not, like, the status quo, like, the typical thing to do. Yeah, I just feel like you can be yourself here more without having judgment. I think we're kind of bad at that in America. There's a lot of, like, expectations of, like, how you should live. But don't think it's all roses and whatnot over here. There are plenty of things about Australia that I hate. So if you want to see those things that I hate about Australia, click right over there. There are 10 things that I don't like about Australia. And if you plan on coming here, there are some things that you definitely should not do when you come here. So check out that video if you want to find out what those are. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
No way he just said that, bro. Like, there's no way he just said that, bro. America accepts everybody. And I mean everyone. And apparently he's... If you know what I'm saying. So, he feels America hates him. America... Bro, if anything, America love you people, bro. America love the LGBTQ community, bro. But they have a whole parade. It's called, and a whole month. It's called Pride Month. Bro, they be having fun outside in New York. You know what I mean, bro? A whole group of people outside partying and doing anything, bro. It is what it is, man. Have a wonderful day out here, man. Drink water, stay safe, and have a wonderful weekend, bro. Let's go. Boom, let's go, baby. Let's go.